Hey, welcome back to Daily Hope. I've got a crazy question for you today. Could you imagine where there's pain in your life, where there's weakness in your life, experiencing the power of God through that to such an extent? We talked about the metaphor that I kind of came up with of a gap in a tent, and the tent fabric is like our pride. God's power is raining down on our lives through the work of Christ, but our pride is a barrier to us experiencing his power in many ways. Our pride cuts a slash through that fabric. Now God's power is coming straight into your life. You're praying a lot more because of what you're going through. You're trusting God more. You're trusting yourself less. He's smoothing off some rough edges in your life. He's humbling you. Many good things that are happening. It's one thing for that to happen once and say, okay, wow, I don't like going through difficulty, but it turns out he can work it for good. That's one level of faith. That's probably where I am. Paul experienced this at such a level that he's going to write and say, so now I'm excited when I have weakness in my life. I'm excited when people hate me. I'm excited when I get sick. I'm excited when I'm tired because God's power comes into my life. Now, I am not there at that level of faith where Paul is, but that's what he's going to say here as we continue in our passage. After God says, my power is made perfect in weakness, Paul tells his readers and us, so now I am glad to boast about my weaknesses. I brag about my weaknesses. Why? So that the power of Christ can work through me. And we'll continue there tomorrow, but I just want to remind you today, if God allows a weakness in your life, it is so that the power of Christ can invade your life, so that the power of Christ can work through you, which will help others, which will bring glory to God, which will cause eternal spiritual gain. And 100 years from now, when all our bodies have worn out and we're in heaven with God, we will look back and we'll say, God, I was going to have weakness and pain in my life with or without you. But I'm so thankful that through the power of Jesus, I was able to open my weakness. The power of Jesus came into my life, and you changed me. You refined me. You made me a more faithful person, a better person. You made me a prayer warrior. You gave me empathy. You gave me compassion. You helped others through my pain. Christ's power can work through your weakness when you surrender it. I'll see you tomorrow for more Daily Hope.